Welcome to another episode of the Uncensored Podcast. I'm your host, Slap Roc Da King, and I'm in here with the Uncensored crew. Lil Honey is in the building. What's up, Lil Honey?
Hi.
More Juan here is in the building. What's up? All right, so that's going to be the thing you do every week, right?
No.
This is like the third week you've done it.
I didn't do
That's
it.
the second week.
You didn't do it last week?
No.
You sure?
I did it the
swore
first
she-
week. I did it the first. What was the
I
third?
swore
I
no.
did it the second episode and the third episode. No,
Hey, this the
first
third
and second.
episode?
First, that's the fourth. This episode
We on number
baby.
four.
We on four, baby.
Final four or
Yeah, my bad.
Final four or
But I just do it when the spirit moves.
And you said that last time, too. I think that might as well just be your fucking opening. It's like, that's how you feel it?
It just depends on my vibe. Yeah.
All right, so before we go any further, this show is sponsored. We got two sponsors. I want to give a shout out first to our wine sponsor. We have a wine sponsor now, y'all. The wine is so good. It's called Love Jones. And Love Jones, it's a red and white wine. It's 100% organic, and it is both of them are 50% alcohol. Love Jones is a wine cocktail for you. We will have the owner in here real soon, so we want to give a big shout out.
Love Jones.
It tastes good, baby.
And we are also sponsored by Decor by Core. It is a she goes out to decorate whatever type of event that you have.
Cause I know I can't decorate nothing.
Oh man, and you got look. I know this girl personally. I remember when she couldn't blow balloons. Now she making crazy motherfucking animals. So shout out to Decor by Decor. Decor by Decor is to create something exceptional. Your mindset must be relentlessly focused on the smallest detail. You can follow her on Instagram, Decor by Core. So, with that being said, once again, thank you to all our sponsors for this week. Thank you for this lovely and strong ass organic wine,
Right, cause I'm be
which we will have every show.
Oh,
We're gonna have it every show. So.
we gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, we will.
But that's good.
She can infuse the wine with any type of alcohol. But I told her no, we don't need that shit. I don't want mine infused. It's already 50% alcohol.
Yes.
What else can you put in there?
Hold up, wait a minute.
Birth control pill, because that's what you gonna need.
Yeah, right. Put some Plan B's in there.
Oh,
So
he said Burger Shop. What the hell?
let's get right into the show, y'all. I know me and Juan are big fans of this show.
But
And oh my God, Games of Thrones. I'm so sick of HBO really ruining
shows
final episodes.
Yes, they ruined.
I got into a big argument with my homie because I was like, I felt like The Wire, the last episode was really, it wasn't to my liking. He cursed me out with long paragraphs, real smart nigga. And I didn't understand a lot of the words because he used a lot of big words. And I was like, man, I ain't reading this shit. Like, fuck that. But how did you feel about the way Game of Thrones ended? I know you are a fan of Game of Thrones.
First of all, spoiler alert, in case you're listening and like an asshole, you haven't watched it.
Oh, you're
yet.
a big asshole.
So I was not happy with anything but the long night. And the only reason why the long night was good is because there was so much killing, and it was just like the Dothraki part alone just shot me up. But that finale episode just was not, it was not worth the weight of 8 seasons of hour-long episodes just for that little bit. Now, there were some good parts. I was really shocked because John killing Dany was not one of my, what is it called and I didn't think that's the way she was going to die. I thought it would be decent if maybe like Arya would have, stolen Grey Worm's face or something like that, or that somebody had brought that up. I was like, that would have been killer. But when Jon Snow did kill her, I was like, yeah. I said, they ain't just But that was like the best part of the whole show for me. Other than that, it was like I was mad that friggin' whatchamacallit, Cersei and her brother Jaime died in the rubble all whack like that. Cersei needed to be stabbed up in front of a crowd or something.
Yeah, I wanted her
She
to
deserved
get it.
to
Like
die.
She just got rocks and shit that fell. I didn't see the Jon Snow part. I mean, I didn't see it coming.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I kind of felt like it would have been him who took her out. I didn't like how they really did. I didn't like broken boy being king.
Yeah, me either.
Like,
Come on.
And
then they kept calling him that.
Oh, I was so mad about that.
All I hear is blah, 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 blah,
It
blah.
was just
Hater.
whack. I mean,
I just don't know.
golly,
No.
they could have done something else.
Yeah, I
to
just
make
felt
us-
like it could have been. I felt like the episode where they killed the what's his name, the Ice King, the Night King.
Yeah, the Night King.
When they killed the Night King, maybe that could have been the finale.
Yeah, that could have
Like,
been the finale.
Didn't
That
somebody?
episode-
Didn't they have a petition to redo the episode?
redo the whole season?
No.
There was
no.
a petition that went
it's-
out, and over 1 million people signed it
Yeah,
to redo
yeah.
the season.
But
I hate
I was pleased with
Y'all
the
fans get on my
entire
nerves.
season. It was just the last episode. Like the episode before that could have been the last episode where the girl died at what's her name? The girl that died in the rubble. Cersei. That could have been the last episode.
Well, no, only because it would have still left things unanswered. Like that episode, I feel like every episode should have been like
No one
episode
gives
3.
a fuck but y'all.
It should have been better. It was just such
Why you hating, B?
Do you know how much we had to wait 2 years for them
Sorry.
to come up with the 6-episode
That's
season.
like-
Well, that's why if you
No.
watch Big Brother, you get something new
my
every
God.
year.
Yeah, fuck that. But that's like we waited how long for Bad Boys 3? What if Bad Boys 3 is ass?
Oh, I'm gonna be mad.
How
as
long-
hell.
It's probably going to be
I'm
ass.
gonna be mad.
So and you gonna be upset? You gonna
No,
be mad?
'cause I'm
I
not-
forgot you from Jersey. You I forgot. You don't watch.
I don't
you don't
give
watch
a
real shit.
Fuck.
She
But I
just
think-
said, she just said
First
Big
of all,
Brother.
I'm
Don't-
just
Short
saying,
don't
shit
nobody
like
watch
this
Big
All
Brother.
I'm saying, Survivor and Big Brother are still going. And
Nobody
every
on.
season, we have new favorites.
Who is we? Who
The
is
other
we?
fans.
Who is we?
The other fans.
I wish I could say it was.
Tyler
there
is
weren't a
with
lot of
me.
fans.
Tyler is with me.
Yeah,
So
Tyler
our
should
producer
be.
is with
Tyler
me.
should be with you on this.
Why? Because he's white?
Yes. What you talking?
We have a connection.
Yeah, y'all definitely. All right, do you watch The Chi? Never mind. I know you did, right?
Yes.
So, I don't even know why the fuck I asked you that.
I saw it on social media.
I'm really sad about this because the lead actor is now, he has been fired off The Chi for allegations of. What is it with allegations? Do that mean you did it? That just means somebody said you did it.
Well, yeah, that's what it means. That
Somebody said
you
it.
did it.
Mhm.
But apparently, based on the way he was fired, he had to do it because
Yeah.
apparently this is not the first time that he harassed somebody
Yeah.
on set or something
And,
like
and
that.
I,
He was in the movie.
he was,
Mudbound.
no, he was in Straight Outta
Oh
Compton.
yeah, straight out of Compton.
He
I
was
forgot about that.
Easy-E, I think.
Yeah,
he was
that's
Eazy-E.
what that was his breakout role.
But
I was thinking
I
about-
seen this nigga spaz out on a fucking airplane. He had to kick him out on the airplane.
Oh, so then he got some
Really?
issues.
Yeah,
so he got mental problems.
I seen him spaz out on the airplane. So I'm just sad because he had a Netflix movie coming up.
Yeah, he got kicked off
and he
that
got
too.
kicked off that. He lost his management. He lost
So
everything.
then it might be if
The thing
One,
about
he-
it is, if
whatever they
this girl
said
is
he
lying,
did that shit.
Yeah, because if she lying, that's messed up to ruin somebody's career like
Right.
that. But I seriously doubt. They said that it got so bad to the point where so he was harassing his his girlfriend.
That's
on the
playing
show.
his girlfriend. Yeah.
So they said it got so bad that she had to bring her real life boyfriend up to the set because he was
Wow.
like really harassing.
He
her.
was her real life boyfriend came up to the set, not actually because of him, but they had I don't know if they had like love scenes or kissing scenes, but she
They
just
had a couple.
Yeah, she just wanted her boyfriend there.
for
to
comfort.
make sure he
Yeah,
wouldn't
just
do
for
anything.
comfort or whatever. So, but
I mean, but then that happened with Martin and Gina. Remember they couldn't even film together and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
That's when Martin
But-
got whacked.
Right. I just feel like you know, people play too much and they think that certain things are okay, and you can't just be making other people uncomfortable because you feel like you joking, you silly, or whatever's going on. Because I just see that happen a lot as with my job. You know, kids and these boys, they be grabbing on girl. I had a boy grab on a girl ass and say, "Oh, I was playing." But you see her reaction, but the girl was like laughing back. I'm like, I have to teach them, don't even laugh
Yeah, you
or let
can't.
them think it's okay to
I had to
grab
have
your
a
fucking
conversation
ass.
like that too.
ain't gonna be nothing funny about that.
I know.
ass
I was
whipping
in a
you
bar
did.
one time. Somebody grabbed my ass. I turned around, punched him in his face. Don't fucking touch my
Like-
ass.
Damn.
Did they
but-
grab your ass or your back? Like which one did they grab first?
The one, the ass.
The,
the
so
lower,
the
they
lower
come-
part.
they come-
Okay, I
they
got
come-
you. Okay.
This is why I was a little scared. It was
Close
poking a
to
little.
your cooch.
It was.
They got up in the.
They got a little cooch.
Close
A
to
little,
your-
he got cooch too.
Yeah, he was
really
short.
tried
He was
it.
short.
He
So
got,
he had
oh,
a,
okay.
He was a little bit
Okay.
short.
All right, you're right.
I don't even know what's gonna happen now if he's not on there. He's like one of the main.
Like that shit.
Like how they gonna write the season?
They gonna change his face.
Somebody
surgery.
Somebody said if they come up here, they can't just have somebody just all of a sudden be a different.
He died. They gotta kill him off. They gonna kill him
They
off.
will. Hey, if you guys are looking for an actor, I'm here. So.
They might kill him off.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Brandon's long lost brother.
He ain't coming back to the truck no more.
They probably gonna kill him off.
The shot's gonna be. It's gonna be really different. I'm still gonna watch it. I just wish.
Yeah, that's a good
I wish
show.
the brother the best of luck. I hope everything.
Maybe I'll go watch
is good
it.
with him. We just can't throw our brothers away just because they got mental problems and shit like that. Give them help. Get them help first. Because these motherfuckers need it. You don't give a motherfucker help, then they gonna keep being the same way they are. So.
For sure.
It is prime time in the city of Philadelphia.
So that means.
And
That means it's a whole.
you know,
mess
I
out
feel
here.
a lot of pressure as a parent because
I hope this shit is different by the time
I see kids going on proms and they cars like Phantoms, Maybachs, Porsches, Ferraris, and like your mom live in Section 8.
I'm with you. I can't stand it.
I don't like
Or
it.
you're not even going. You're not even graduating.
Nigga,
Somebody put a post there.
You're not even going to college.
Like there's more prom send off than there is trunk parties. That's a problem for me.
That is a
Especially
big
with
problem.
me in education, I see it. You go all out for these proms, which I would do if my daughter is doing everything she needs to do. But if you ain't even been in school all school year, and then you want to go to prom and you want red bottoms, no.
No.
I'm not. Listen, I am old, right? I went on my prom in 1997. Okay.
That's when I got to high school, though, Juan.
So let me tell y'all.
Yo, that's when I got to high school. Hey, Juan.
You went on your prom in 97.
1997.
Juan, wait, how old are you for
excuse
real?
me.
You lied about your age. We gonna talk
How old
about
are
this
you
shit.
for real, dog?
We gonna
Like,
talk about
yo.
this shit. This is part about topic. We're gonna talk about this shit later.
So what happened was back then I didn't even want people to be outside when I went on my prom. I told my mom, I do not want you to make no food. I don't want to smell no chicken in this house because I don't want to smell like that when I leave. But I came outside. It was so many people. I was so mad. Like the whole neighborhood was out there. I don't like if people just come because they know that you're going on your prom. That's one thing. But I definitely didn't invite people. But these people I saw had a whole street blocked off and all this stuff going on. That's just too much for me.
That's why I said
That's
why I said I feel so much pressure as a parent.
Right.
Look,
My daughter gonna be.
yo,
she gonna
Junior
fuck
prom.
my mom and dad, like the way I look at these proms now, when I went on my motherfucking prom, like I really feel like they gave me the worst prom ever. Like we didn't have no food. And nigga, I went on my prom in a Ford Escape.
I think I wouldn't.
I had a Ford Escape, nigga.
It
I
was
went
nice.
on 3 proms, and I had 2 dresses. So I went
Wait,
3
fuck! Did you hear what I said? A Ford? Do you know what a Ford Escape is? I pulled up at the
It was
prom.
yours?
You drove it?
You drove it?
Yes.
Well, that's good then.
I mean,
That
it's
was
a
your
Ford
car.
Escape. Niggas didn't know who the fuck I was till I got out. They thought I was like lost or something.
Was that your car?
Back then.
No, it wasn't my car.
back
They
then-
rented the Ford Escape. That's what I'm saying. They rented it. They rented the Ford Escape, nigga.
I thought it was your car.
I thought it was your car.
I had a 98 Camry. I should have took that shit.
Took that. I was about to.
These niggas ain't had no food. I had the whole block jumping though.
Yeah,
A Ford Escape. They rented me a Ford
Gary.
Escape
Back then,
is what I'm
the
trying to
limos
tell
and
you.
The Hummers and all that was what was popping. So
Yeah, we waited.
now,
till
if you get a limo, you corny.
Yo.
Yeah,
You can't get no limo.
you gotta
Yo,
get
you
a
can't
Maybach.
unless it's a look. My goddaughter
cannot
went
get
on her junior prom in the Maybach. I said, "What the fuck are you gonna do for your senior prom?"
Right.
Oh, she said, "Oh, we gonna get a Rolls Royce." Oh shit, y'all got it like that? Like, listen, I don't know what I'm gonna do for Dior. All you parents out there, man, you know, I understand you love your kids and all that, man. You just, I can't really tell you what to do. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. But I'm saying Section 8 and you got a Phantom outside. That shit don't make no sense.
At all.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to come back with Juan Says right here on Water Ice Radio with the Uncensored Podcast.
Okay, welcome back, guys. It's time for Juan Says.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, we got
It's like, no. All
Damn,
right.
these niggas be leaving long ass letters.
I'm
this
glad,
one is
I'm glad
long.
he can make annotations now.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he got his little notes.
Underline, highlight, and
Here we
repeat.
go. Here we go. Hi, Juan. My name is Molly. I listen to your podcast a lot, and I was wondering if you guys can speak on a certain subject for me. Shallow women / shallow males. My cousin Tamara, and I talk a lot about being in relationships or our current relationships, or sometimes we can just be discussing the men we are attracted to. In parentheses, yes, I'm gay.
Oh, so Molly's the man.
Yeah.
Wait.
Molly the man.
What
What the fuck is his name? Mally?
Molly, yeah, Molly.
So
Molly.
his probably name is Jamal. So that's probably
Molly,
Molly.
yeah, Molly.
Yeah, that's a
so
gay name.
Yes, I'm gay. Or mess around with from
Molly?
time to time. From how she talks to me about her relationship, she comes off as a little shallow, in my opinion. And it kind of seems like she has a hard time keeping a man. She is a good-looking woman. She has her own car, own place, and financially, I think she's doing pretty okay for herself. But for some reason, she seems to have a problem with keeping a man. At least in my point of view, she does. I think we can all agree that we can all be shallow and specific about who we want to date and or have sex with at times. But again, and this is from my point of view, it seems like every time she likes or loves the men that she is attracted to or dealing with, rather it just be sex or relationship, they seem to never really last. And they also seem not as into her as she is them. However, the men that like her or show her that they are interested in her, she seems to not like them, and sometimes her reasonings for not liking them are rather silly to me. Being as they may be too short for her or fat or may have ugly teeth. He said that part is a little understandable, laugh out loud. Or may not smell good, not stink, but just don't have a fragrance on them. Anyway.
Smell like earth.
Anyway.
Nigga
I can
smell
go
like
on
earth.
and on, but hopefully you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Do you think my cousin is shallow, or is that a normal trait that any male / female would have? Do you think her being shallow is the reason she is pushing 35 and still on dating sites trying to find a man?
Don't talk about me.
I feel like a woman should be already settled down by that age, but she's not. And I feel like she's not yet settled down
outta here,
because she is too busy friend zoning the guys that she is not that she is not attracted to, and chasing the ones that she is attracted to. You know what? You know that saying, opposites attract? Maybe she needs to get with the program. Hopefully, I hear some feedback
Damn,
from
this
you
long
guys.
ass letter.
This is the end. This is the last line. Hopefully, I hear some feedback from you guys when I tune into your show. Thank you.
Well, we appreciate you, Molly.
First of all,
Molly.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Molly.
And I'm kind of wondering if this letter was about me until he said 35, because I'm older than 8.
Hello. Yeah, because you went on your prom in 97, right?
Fucking married later. We gonna do that fucking.
So, I tell you how old I am. I don't care. Y'all want me to tell you? I'm about to be.
What
I'm
the
gonna
world
be
say?
40 this year. So Juan says, I don't know if she's shallow because, I don't know. I mean, everybody has a little bit of shallow in them. I think it's okay to be particular, but some of the stuff that he said, like, finding little things about people being short, some things like that. It depends on how tall she is, though. If she's really tall,
Right.
and too short could be 5'8" for her. I don't know. I got a cousin that's 6 feet tall, so that's a woman. But I don't know if I think she's shallow. I think that maybe she could let up a little bit and stop doing. Letting people go for some small things, like maybe if they don't have on the cologne that she might like, that might be kind of big for some people, because I wouldn't particularly want nobody to stink either. But
Buy him some new clothes.
well, you could do that. You right.
like
See,
the
that's
earth.
what you could do. Molly, tell her to buy this guy some new cologne. But the short thing, depending on what your particular type is, I don't care about that. But most of the stuff that she says to me sounds like he just has his own opinion formed of her, and that she just has a particular particular type that she has, and she's going for that. Because when you at a certain age, you need to really make sure that the person that you are looking for is who you want, because you can't be settling for somebody that has at least the top things on your list. So shallow, maybe, but these things are some things that men and women both go through. So I'm going to say she's just particular.
Oh, so kind.
That's what
of
Juan
you.
says. What do you say?
I mean,
What do you say?
I have ugly men syndrome, so I'm fine. I don't give a fuck about looks so much. I'm weird. Like, I like dumb shit.
You just care if his dick big.
That is very important.
Well,
no.
I'm about to say that.
Kyra.
No. Listen. It's not about the size. It's what you do with it. Because I got some average ones, and he be rocking. He
be rocking that shit.
I be like, he know what he doing. Because you can have a big dick and don't know what you fucking doing.
You
get on my damn fucking nerves.
Just
like, sir, you trying to fucking bang my back? That shit don't feel good.
I don't know.
You was talking like
how be?
I don't know.
How you be?
She's like straight transform.
No, you don't have that big dick. But I do think you need to be attracted to the person. I also believe that she has been a little shallow, and it can be a reason why she's 35 and single. And a part of the letter too that I was like, is the fact that I guess she said something about her dumping or like not even paying other like the corny guys no attention.
Somebody dumped in her? Oh.
No. Something like that. I don't know.
Well, he said that the people that are attracted to her, like she finds small things to not
so
like. So
then you gotta figure out why all these ugly boys attracted to you. I don't know. Why you keep pulling them?
I mean, well, I don't, it's not like they're short or fat.
And I mean, the short thing is not shallow.
No, the short thing is not shallow to me either. But short and fat, I mean.
Because there's a lot of short guys.
For me, like, let's say for me. That's why I said it's just about me.
I don't mind fat guys.
I
need something to rub on. Keep me warm.
Short and fat. I don't want to be with somebody that's just as fat or fatter than me.
I don't want sloppy fat.
Yeah.
I like a clean fat boy.
I can do with a thick,
Yeah, solid. Yeah, pick me up.
But I'm not
like
I don't
I'm
need no
fat
man with
and
no
I ain't
titties.
got no muscles.
That's what I'm talking about. Excuse me.
You
If anybody got titties. No, it's like, no.
Men love us sucking on their titties. I don't give a fuck with nobody.
Men love what?
They like the lip, like,
your chest is fine, but if you over top of me, I posted this on my Insta story before. If you have big titties and you're a man,
and your titties drop it,
should you suck the titty? Should you
no.
suck the titty? You responded and said yes.
How you know it was me?
Because it said you.
Shit.
Wait a minute. So if his titty
Tyler, I need you to create me a fake page. Tyler, you gotta create me a fake page.
Hold up. If a man titty fall in my mouth,
I'm gonna be like this. Get the hell out of here.
I don't got no titties, so why would I say that?
It's hard for you to say that.
I feel bad.
Why would I say?
Maybe you thought it meant girl.
Maybe I thought it was.
If you have man titties, or like if you lose a lot of weight and your chest is drooping, you should get surgery.
So look, let me tell you about Molly,
right?
Molly. This Molly cousin?
Yeah. Tamara.
I'm tired.
Tamara is she's really immature. She's immature. And she ain't shit. And she ain't shit? Listen.
Damn.
Because ain't shit people like ain't shit motherfuckers.
Ooh.
Like that's what she's attracted to. You meet a nice guy, but he don't drive. Like it's not being shallow. That's not being shallow. It's just that she's not mature about certain situations. Mm-hmm. Like you could meet somebody who's really nice, but they live at home, and then you might judge them for that. When all in all, that motherfucker could probably be the love of your life. Mm-hmm. But you let little things like that. Now,
she was talking about looks a lot.
But even still with looks. Like,
I don't think she said, they didn't say anything about looks. She just said little things like short or fat or don't wear cologne.
So physical.
Short, fat.
Just little things that are asinine.
I think that's an immaturity thing. Now, with the not wearing cologne is different than like a motherfucker stink.
Yeah, because he said
do
not
wear
stink.
Lotion? Like
he said that the people don't.
Do he smell like Dove?
He said that the people don't stink. They just don't wear cologne. That she like.
See, that's something.
That's
like cocoa butter. I guess
you gotta get over that. The nigga don't wear cologne, but do he treat you nice?
Right.
So
now that was shallow.
You gonna go to a motherfucker that wear Mr. Burberry, but he cheating on you.
You already know that's the motto.
Somebody versus saying that somebody you don't like somebody because they don't wear cologne is shallow versus somebody I'm not attracted to them because
you can't change that.
Right, exactly.
Well, you can change, but you can't change if it's a height thing. You can't change.
But you like, and you also like who you like.
I mean, you like who,
But see,
that's physical.
Hood rats. That's the bottom line. She like fucking drug dealer. Six wing fry hard oil type niggas. That's what she like.
Turkey, bacon, egg, and cheese.
I'm gonna say this
From the Poppy store.
I had a girlfriend.
Not Golden Corral, Poppy store.
I had a girlfriend who loved the drug boys and the finesse and all that and they looks, and she ended up marrying your quote unquote corny Russell Wilson guy, like we said. And when she brought him around, everybody was like, "Oh, that ain't your type." But when she finally stopped being about the drug guy, she met somebody who was willing to treat her good, and they've been married for over 5-6 years. Right. So you have to some point, and it's like, yes, you have looks that you want, but if you are trying to settle down, maybe she don't want to settle down, but if you are trying to settle down, you need to change up your approach. Yeah, I don't because what you're doing, if he says she's 35, pushing 35 and single, she's doing something wrong.
She in her prime.
When I'm single, and I'm like, well, I didn't want a relationship for a while, but now that I do, I had to switch up what I was doing.
Well, you want to be in a relationship now?
We'll talk.
Oh, she said.
Who the fuck is this? Who is you?
It's not about me right now.
Wow.
I got a boo and training.
Well, Tamara.
Next question.
If you're out there, kind of like try to lower your standards a little bit.
No, don't say lower your standards.
Don't say that. That's wrong. That's not because that's.
Just try to date somebody that's out of your comfort zone.
Ooh.
Let's say
that's
that.
still standards a little bit, though.
No. Your standards.
Standards and comfort zone don't.
No. Because your comfort zone could be somebody that's shorter than you. Or messing with somebody that's fat. Your standards are, you can't smoke. Or have 6 baby moms and,
No, you can't smoke.
There you go.
You can't smoke, though.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's a standard. That's
having 6 baby moms is a fucking problem. Or 6 baby dads. Like, damn, you never wear condoms.
Yeah, that's just nasty.
Like, I don't want to know about that. Like, I mean, I don't think about certain stuff like that. But Tamara, come on, leave the hood rats alone. Everybody don't gotta wear cologne. They could probably wear some nice smelling deodorant and some nice. Do Axe smell good? I don't use it.
I'm not a fan. I think it's super strong.
Yeah,
what about
it is
Old
strong.
Spice?
Or maybe it's Old Spice that's strong. I think
both of them are strong.
But which one the girls come to you when you spray it?
That's supposed to be X. Yeah.
I never tried it, but I'm gonna try that.
I think I like guys in regular.
I think it would be good for you, like if
Muslim oils work.
No, I ain't
Muslim
wearing
oils, man.
Muslim oils last 6 months.
They do.
Like you take a shower, that shit still on you.
I remember I used to go to this gym and this Muslim dude used to be. I used to get on the treadmill next to him on purpose.
Ooh.
He smelled so good.
Oh, okay.
I could still visualize what he looked like.
Damn, for real. What happened? You ain't say nothing to him?
Damn.
I'm scared.
You ain't take your shahada?
I gotta get.
You ain't take your shahada?
What's wrong with you?
I started to take my shahada.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you should have got some of that.
She over there making.
Well, yeah, Izzy Miyake. All the Muslim, back
in the 90s, like in 90, when I went
cool
on my
waters.
Ismaki and weed smell together. That's a good smell.
That's a good ammunition.
Some
right
good
there.
weed.
Weed.
What's wrong with you?
Lars, I want to know. Like, he could have changed your life.
No.
Next week she came to work. Next week she came to her keyboard.
No, but Juan like pork, though, I think. You like pork, though.
But they don't have nothing. I can stop eating pork. I can stop eating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I can't stop eating breakfast meats.
I thought you were about to say something else. I was about to say,
pork bacon is pork.
That's not pork.
Yes.
I was just about to say something else.
I mean, I do need to. That would never be a reason why I dated Muslims before.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And Christians that didn't eat pork. So
I don't eat pork. When I was a kid, I did because I had to. They made me eat this shit. But
when you stop eating it?
When I was like 19, 21, something like that.
It's so dumb.
No, for real though. We. I'm gonna leave you alone, but you should have got with the nigga.
I should have been like, assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Exactly. All right, so look, we about to hold up. Is you ready for your?
I'm ready.
You sure? Because you got.
I'm ready. Yeah, you're stupid. Like, why would you say that?
All right, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break. Again, this show is sponsored by Decor by Decor. You can follow her on Instagram. Decor by Decor. And don't forget about our lovely wine, Love Jones.
I just had to get a refill.
Red and white wine is
bottle right there.
It is organic and 50% alcohol. We be right back. Water Ice Radio Uncensored Podcast.
Hey guys. So this week I had to bring up this topic, which is so funny that was the letter that we had this week, because it's very similar in regards to, what we were just talking about. Y'all are distracted. What the hell's going on? Pay attention, people.
I'm listening.
Or you're going to detention.
Love Jones.
All right. Right. Love Jones. All right. So,
Wait, am I still high? I can't open it. Oh. Fuck it. All right, go ahead. My bad.
Oh, this shenanigans. So, I wish y'all could see what was going on right now, because you're a child. I'm not drinking that red. Not today. So basically, I had a girlfriend, right? She met a guy off of one of those webs. Yeah, it was like Tinder or one of them. They started dating, and they were together for about 6 months. So 6-7 months, and then his birthday was coming up. So birthday came up, and they're friends on Facebook. So she's reading people posts, and somebody posts, like the sister posts, like, "I'm so happy, that you're here for your birthday this year." So she like, well, where the fuck was he before? Come to find out, after she did some research, this motherfucker was locked up last year, I believe. But this was the third time. So, as women, we can go and investigate and find out shit. So she found out all his past dirt with him being locked up, everything. So I'm like, what? Then find out that he's lying about his job. She was on Snapchat. If you go on Snapchat, it can show your location. So he said he was at work. And when it said he was at work, it was actually like Wendy's.
He was at the outlets.
Oh, he was at Wendy's.
He was in Wendy's. So she like, dude, this motherfucker work at Wendy's. He's 38 years.
Oh my God. Whoa, hold up. But I mean,
listen,
he working.
He working.
And he can get you 4 for 4s. Nigga, 4 for 4, they clutch.
But the problem is,
clutch.
you find out after 6 months of dating this person,
that's
that
a long time.
Like 6 months in like adult life is like a year. Like the fuck, if you've
Maybe
been,
two.
and I mean they were like really feeling each other. Like she was really starting to feel him. You find out that he had a jail, like he's been locked up, and he's lied about his job. Like I said, you got catfished. Like he lied basically about his whole life. So what do you do moving forward? Like how do you move forward? Like do you stay with this person? Because now you grew to like him or love this person that was in your face for 6 months. Y'all built a relationship, but he lied about some major things. Lying about your job and never telling about him being locked up. I dated somebody that did 10 years, but he told me early on, like, hey, I was in jail for 10 years. This was for, like, he was very forthcoming. So
you
it
gotta tell people that.
I just feel like that's something that you need to tell. But now she really is in a crossroad of what do I do? Because I really like you, but now I just don't trust you. It's like the jail thing wasn't a big deal. She from the hood, niggas get locked up. You do tell, she found out what it was. It wasn't nothing too crazy to her at the time. But you lied about it. And then you lied about where you work at. Now, granted, you work at Wendy probably because you've been in jail, you probably can't get a job. I don't know. But I was like, I don't know what you want to do. So my question to you, if you was to date somebody and you are 6-7 months in and you find out that they lied about a major thing in their life, what would you do? Would you be able to stay with them? Maybe try it again, move past it, or would you leave?
6 months in is a long time. I would be mad because they lied for 6 months of a. Now I was in a similar situation, but it didn't last 6 months. It was actually my last relationship. He told me that like when we were talking and stuff, he was saying he was going to work and stuff like that. But I found out maybe after it wasn't even a month, I don't think, that he was actually on probation, and when he was going to work, he was doing community service for the probation he was on. And he told, I forgot how he had to end up telling me. He said, I didn't want to tell you at first because, it just was like a lot. Because then I had to explain it. So when he told me, he explained the whole situation to me. And then it was just like, okay, I could kind of sort of deal with it. But I think that had that been 6 months later down the road, I don't know if I could feel the same way because you could lie for 6 months about something as simple as, well, this situation wasn't simple at all. He done lied about being in jail and working at Wendy's.
Right. Like, she's telling him,
That's
like,
too
oh,
much.
come over after work. He like, oh, no, I can't come over. I'm going to go home. Yeah, you can't come over because, nigga, you smell like French fries and grease.
Oh,
So
my
you
God.
lied. Like, yeah, she, like, telling him to come over. Like, oh, I want to see you. She trying to spend time with him, and he got all these excuses on why. And let me tell you how she's
Because he smelled like Wendy's chili.
Yeah,
That's
so he
it.
like, I can't come over. She texted him while she was driving down past his Wendy's. So
Oh, my God.
she was just texting him to see if he was because he was supposed to be at work at the time. She said, I was driving down the street. When I looked over in the Wendy's window, he was sitting there. That's how she found out. He never told her. She found out that way. And then she said,
That's disgusting.
like, you never.
No, I'm not talking about his job. I'm talking about her
Him-
finding out the way
right.
she found out is disgusting. I'm not talking about. I would feel more comfortable had you told me from the beginning.
Right.
I work at Wendy's
Because I was
locked up. Exactly. Then let me decide.
Are you the
whether or
manager?
not I-
Because if you're the
Right.
manager, you might
Let
be
me-
making
let
about
me decide
55.
if I can deal with that later on. Don't lie to me for 6 months. If you can lie about that, you can lie about anything.
All the time she thinks he's going to a warehouse, he's working in the warehouse or whatever he was doing, stock or whatever. And this motherfucker is doing this.
I
But
can't
then
with that.
the way she called him, I was like, this is like out of
That's
a fucking
horrible.
telenovela.
You know what? No, speaking of which, this is a
What did you
segue.
just say?
Sorry, a telenovela. This
Well,
is
what'd
a
you just
segue
say? I
like
ain't
I'm
hear you.
mad- I'm mad at you,
Telenovela.
Kyra, because Kyra know that I watched Jane the Virgin.
Sorry.
And she ain't tell me
And I've been
since
watching.
March this show been on. And
Go back
you
to
said
the
a
topic.
segue. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I was
back
like,
to the
oh,
topic.
what the fuck? What was you talking about?
That
No,
is
but
a-
that's how it was. I was like, oh my God. So when she was telling me,
I
I'm
can't
like,
believe y'all, man.
no, this
I
is
fucking
true. This
can't-
ain't no, this is true. This happened. I was
Yo.
on the phone with her like, oh my God.
This is why it's so hard to be a black man right now.
Cause niggas lie.
not
Cause
even-
he
You
lied.
saying she
Listen
being
to what I'm
ten-
saying.
What's her
It's-
name? Tamara?
No. Yeah, she been. This is why it's so hard.
I didn't tell y'all what the outcome was.
Oh, I want to know.
Because she probably was still fucking him, for real. She got some 4 and she got some dick.
She was like, you know what? Bring me some nuggets.
For real.
And we'll talk about this.
But no, on some real shit, like, this is why it's hard for us, like, period, to be. It's so much against us, right? You got to understand, as men, we have a lot of pride and ego with certain things. 6 months to me is definitely not a long time when you're dating somebody.
But
It's
he
not a long
never
time.
told her. She
You
found
got-
all
okay.
this shit out.
Yeah, number one,
She found out about him being locked up, and she
Right.
found out he never told her.
Okay, I didn't get my point out though. Yeah, he never.
irrelevant.
How's it relevant? You don't even know what it
I
is.
said irrelevant.
Is
irrelevant.
that a word?
Irrelevant. Irrelevant.
Tyler, can you
Wait a
Google
minute,
irrelevant?
we have to
Tyler?
call her
Hey,
job.
I'm
You
fired.
said irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Wow.
Irrelevant.
Because
No.
she never, he never told her.
But
Listen,
irrelevant.
you not listen. You are not in his shoes. So if I meet a girl that I like, just like I'm not even gonna use this reference yet, but when I meet a girl that I like and I've been locked up and she's feeling me, I'm not sure if I tell her that by me being locked up, I don't know if that's gonna make her not like me no more. So maybe I won't tell her that I'm locked up and that I've been locked up. And then I work at Wendy's. So I've been locked up and I work at Wendy's. But I'm a nice guy. So you're gonna look at me way different. You know what I'm saying?
Bad.
Yeah, you should feel fucking bad because you didn't even think about this shit. You
Don't feel bad.
No,
because
you should.
No.
No. Hold, no.
You
Again,
fucking
as a
lied.
man, it's not that he's lying. He
But
is
you did.
ashamed of his past. You're not in his shoes. So you can't sit here and say, oh, this nigga fucking lied. Okay, maybe you don't know why he was in jail. That's number one. And number two, when you get locked up and when you get out of jail, that's why Meek Mill and everybody else is big on this reform shit. It is so hard for a man
And I
that's
totally
locked
agree.
up when he get out to get a good job.
My
When you
thing
get
is-
out of jail, you go to fucking McDonald's. You go to Burger
I tear
King
that.
because these big corporations do not hire people who got felons. So if I meet a girl that I really fucking like, I don't know how much I'm going to tell her about my past because I feel like I'm going to get judged just like what the fuck y'all two just did to this nigga.
So what I'm judging him on is the fact that he lied.
So what? I just told you why.
No, because
I just told you why.
How can I build something with you when you're not even being honest? And
my God.
But here's the thing.
You got to respect the fact that the nigga was locked up and he is ashamed of his past.
I feel like for me.
He didn't lie about his baby moms. Did he lie about that? No, he didn't. He don't have any kids. Thank you.
But
so he just lied about him being locked up.
But no.
And where he work at. I'm ashamed. I'm 38. I work at Wendy's. I'm ashamed.
I
made bad
choices
in my life.
6 months is a long time.
No, it ain't. We're dating. No, it's not.
But the way that they were dating, yes.
To lie about. Let's not look at
That's a long time.
The nigga didn't lie about him being a rapist. He just.
How do we know what he was in jail for?
Because he wouldn't be out right now.
Think about it like this, right? Not on that, everything else becomes a lie. You can't now not see me. I can't drop you off of work. So how I'm supposed to even live a life with you? She like, I'll drop you off of work.
Trust you?
Listen,
I can't drop. He make a. But no, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
Listen to you.
Everything that she's trying to do and build like just a normal life, she can't do because he can't drop her off because he don't want to. Yeah. He don't know where she work.
But let me tell you.
She like, I'm gonna drop you off work. She trying to help him out because he.
Let me tell you what.
Look, so she trying to be the good woman, drop him off of work, and she can't because he making a lies. Like
she ain't trying to be the good woman. You know what she's trying to be? Fucking nosy. A good woman would have been like this. Listen.
What? Nosy. I cannot believe you just said that. That makes no.
Yeah, she's being nosy because she want to make sure. Wherever she found out the information that he worked at Wendy's,
no.
She want to know that's true.
No, this was all before.
A real woman would be like, listen, I found out that you work at Wendy's and you've been locked up. I'm not here to judge you.
No, she told him.
Did she say it like that?
Listen to what I'm saying. One, she's still with him. So there you go.
Of course.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we get a round of applause
because he gel dicked her down and brung home the 4 for 4.
He probably got that good meat.
Of course he do.
He got that.
Wait a minute.
What the 4 for 4?
Why are you gonna say gel dick?
Gel dick is good dick.
I know. I got fucked by gel dick. It was great dick.
Then you get hungry and he got 4 for 4.
But
how can you lose?
No, the point that I'm trying to make is
the
issue is if you are lying about part of your life, we cannot build a life. So once he was able to be honest, they were able to. It was hard. Like she had to take a break. She had to figure it out because she was more the jail thing that she ain't care about. She was just mad about the fact that he lied. Like, how can I believe anything that's coming out your mouth because you lied? And that's the point that I'm saying. It's not even about. I get what you say. I understand it. We all have a past.
She realized why he lied. That's why she stayed around.
But the point is, right? You can't do that to somebody.
Yes, you can.
And the fact that you need to be forthcoming. There was some point that he should have sat her down and said, "All right, I got to tell you what's going on."
Akeem lied to fucking Lisa. Told her he was a fucking goat herder, and he was a fucking Princess Zamunda. What happened after that? What happened after that? When she found out the nigga had his face on money, what did Lisa do? She went all the way to fucking Zamunda and married the nigga after he lied.
It's like he preaching right now. Like,
but no.
He helped.
But here's the thing.
I'm just saying.
But she was mad and she was hurt.
Right. But what she did was she realized, like, damn, I understood why Akeem lied to me. Right? I understood why.
Hold up. We got to put this into perspective for y'all who are listening. Slap right now, he has on a whole tuxedo.
I have on a tuxedo because.
But wait, no, listen. He is at a microphone with a rag in his hand, pointing at everything.
Wait a minute.
Sweat. So he looked like he preaching.
There's a God somewhere.
Yes.
Yo, get off the island.
And can you tell the God to tell the truth?
Yes. That's all y'all got to do.
No. Listen.
Come on, Preacher Slap.
Guys, if you're out there, look.
No, you gotta once you start getting serious with the person, you need to figure out how to be honest with that person. She should not have to find that out on her own.
How
you
she
don't
find
think 6 months is a long time to
no.
lie?
How?
To
How
lie.
I know 6 months? 6 months ain't no long time.
To lie?
No. 2 years is a long time to lie.
These niggas
But
be lying.
You don't even know your last name in 6 months.
She could have made it to 6 years. 2 years under lies that she didn't find out when she was riding past.
How she found out?
I just told you how she found out.
She saw him eating his lunch.
Who the fuck randomly ride past him? See, this is what I don't like about females, because you can't ride past no
that
fucking
is a
Wendy's
lie. That's a lie.
and look in the drive-thru while you
right
ride
about that.
past.
I ain't even gonna front because that is
She
what
went
we
in
do.
the fucking drive-thru.
Wait, we'll
went
try
in
to
the
make
motherfucking
it. We'll
drive-thru.
try to put it all on the dude, and we be wrong as
Wrong
shit.
as
All I
shit.
did was
Was
ride by
ride
the
past.
Wendy's.
Yo.
That's 20 minutes away from where I live, and it's 6 Wendy's.
Shout out to Raheem, who did a couple years in the joint of CFCF. He worked at fucking Wendy's. Shout out to you, Raheem. You and your fucking 444s. I love you, my nigga, no doubt. Now we about to go on another break.
Stop drinking Love Jones.
Shout out to Love Jones. 50% alcohol, organic, red and white. Shout out to Decor by Decor. And we are going to take a break right here on Water Ice Radio. We are the Uncensored Podcast. We back, and now it's time for the lovable asshole of the week. And I'm not gonna. I really think that the gesture or how this motherfucker tried to get over was being a complete asshole. So Lamar Odom used a prosthetic penis to pass a drug test for when they played in I forgot what year it was, 2005, 2006 Olympics. He used a prosthetic dick. I don't even know how that worked, but
Yeah, in my head right now, I'm trying to visualize
Right.
how he did that.
Like-
was there pee already inside it, and then you pushed it out with his other penis? Like, what is
His other.
like? So I'm thinking. What I'm thinking right now is a hollow
Wait, so-
penis, and he
That's
put
what
his
I was-
penis
yeah,
inside
that's
it.
what I was thinking.
And there's a bag in it with a little.
I
spot
didn't
open,
get to the
and
bag.
when I push down on it, now the pee is coming out of the hole of the plastic.
I didn't get to the
Does
bag
that make
part.
sense?
I
That
just
doesn't
saw,
make
like,
no
maybe-
sense.
I saw maybe like a
ah,
syringe,
Tyler like
like a
no.
little, a little tube or something in there, and then
That
it
makes
came out.
sense.
But in my head, the penis,
So-
the fake penis was white, a white dick.
So what I'm thinking is this. This is what I'm thinking. I'm
It was
thinking
a dildo that was carved out.
I'm thinking that he used somebody else's pee with the fake dick.
That's what I'm saying. That's
But
what I'm
you,
saying.
no, you say he put the fake dick on his dick and his pee came out the fake dick.
No.
And it became
no.
imaginary
no,
pee.
No. What I said was a bag
There's
of
pee
pee
in
is
it,
in there,
yeah.
and you're pushing. If my penis is in there, it's pushing.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know how that's gonna work.
It is gonna work.
So
Now
my-
it's
This
gonna
is how
work.
it could work.
It can work.
The fake
So is his
pee-
dick hard? Because
a
if
hollowed
his
out-
dick is soft, how is it
He
gonna
had
push?
to
Does your
fluff
dick be
up.
hard
You-
when you
you-
peeing for a drug
Don't
test?
y'all
No,
no,
but-
get hard when y'all pee?
No.
I don't know. I don't
It's
have a
hard-
son.
it's
so-
hard
In
for
the
them to
morning
pee.
time,
It's
but this
hard for
wasn't
them
the
to pee
morning
when your
time.
dick
All right,
is
well,
hard.
rub your dick a little bit, make it hard. Like, what the
Ew, no,
fuck?
listen, I think maybe it was a prosthetic, like a sleeve, right? They
That's
had
what
a
I'm
bag of
saying.
pee that was attached to it.
That's what I said.
Tied
Y'all
to
said
his
about
leg. No, I'm not. I'm giving up a whole one. Tied to his leg so you could get the heat,
Like
the room, the body temperature
catheter?
on like a catheter, and then the
Or-
pee came out. The
So
syringe
this
that
is
was
what
coming out the dick.
certain people do
Why
to
is all
pass
this
drug
is
tests.
being
They-
done.
Wait a
Some
minute.
people do warm pee up in a microwave. Some of them they warm it up and they warm it up
Your
really,
own pee?
really. No, somebody else pee. Somebody that who don't smoke or whatever.
Somebody
So you
else
warm
pee,
you
baby
warm
pee.
that pee up really, really hot, right? So by the time you get to where you're going, the pee should be to the regular temperature, which is 96 or 97 point something.
Oh, right, because it can't be too cool.
It can't be too.
Unless
it can't
I
be too cold
got
or too
you.
hot. So
Unless I have
if
a
I got it
fever.
scorching hot and I got a 20-minute ride, by the time I get there, it should be room temperature
Ew.
pee. So I'm pretty sure that's what he did. Used the fake dick with some fake pee in it.
I
'Cause
get pee tests all the time.
I think they
at
watched
school.
them. The Olympics, the Olympic drug testing is
I'm
way
sure they
different.
probably watch it,
That's why
yeah.
Pacquiao didn't want to fight Floyd back then, because he had to do Olympic style drug testing where they had to watch you and you had to do certain type of procedures. And
Was he
Pacquiao,
doing drugs or something?
Pacquiao went from 125 to 147 in like 1 year. That's juicing. Come on, what fucking Cambodian is strong like 4? None of them. All they eat is rice.
Right, exactly.
So so that was the asshole. The gesture he made was because I'm not grabbing no fake dick.
That's a lot
The-
to try to cover yourself.
But you gotta
up
understand,
with
you're a
drugs.
basketball player. Being in the Olympics, that has a lot to do with your check you're gonna get if it's a contract year. So I understand why.
So did he admit to this? Like
yeah.
He
Okay. Just recently came out. That's why people talking about it.
Did they win? What medal did they win?
Oh, they won a gold medal.
Oh, did they have
this
to
was
take
when
his
they was
gold?
in Athens. Huh?
Did they take his gold medal? Oh, that wasn't.
They
that
should
long
take his
ago.
gold medal.
Wow.
The Athens Olympics, that was like in the 2000s, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
like I don't know if it was 2005, 2006 or something like that. But
wanna go to the
shout out to Lamar Odom because the nigga died because he knew he was about to lose his girl, came back to fucking life, got his girl, and then lost her again. But I mean, the gesture he did, like the fake, on some real shit, like the fake your death to get your girl back, like nigga.
Oh, what?
I would do that.
Wait.
He was in a coma. You ain't know that?
Chloe should have stayed with him.
Hold on, wait. Are you telling me that Lamar Odom faked his?
I'm like he really died, but like faked it too. Like the nigga was in a coma for a minute.
Khloe Kardashian?
Yeah. I would fake my death too for her.
Really?
He opened his job like, wait.
Yeah, hold on. All right, I'm back. Babe, I'm back.
I'm dead.
That was not me. There was somebody else in that brothel. It wasn't me. I'm back. She took him back, and then she left him.
She should have stayed with
And
him.
she should have stayed with him because she went for the younger one. And his
went
ass.
for dummy.
Kim and the other one is the only Kardashians that's winning. The billionaire one. What's her name?
Kylie.
Kylie. I don't even know how
right.
she
I forgot
became a
about
billionaire, but they the only two
Fake
winning
lips and
because
Tiger.
Who? So wait, Chloe. That's the one Lamar used to talk to, right?
Yeah.
And so she fucked with Tristan, and Tristan was fucking with
Everybody.
Kylie's fucking
Best friend.
Damn.
Well, she said, we don't know if that's the truth.
That shit is true.
No, I'm
Tristan
talking about what
didn't
she
give a
said.
fuck about cheating.
He's
He
He is the epitome of a nigger. Put the ER on him.
He is
What?
disrespectful.
This nigga is the worst. Like you just got caught
Ain't
2
he
months
Jamaican?
ago.
I don't
Oh,
know.
that's what it is.
He hates you. He's
If
something.
he Jamaican,
he
then
an
I-
island boy.
Yeah,
Oh, that
know that's
explains
coming.
it.
Yeah,
Island boy.
you know they say
It's crazy that we're talking about this because it has a little bit to do about my lovable asshole topic of the week too, as well.
Yes.
So let's move on.
All right. Well, why is communication so hard to do in relationships and dating? Oh, and
Because they lie.
this is
Wait,
So I can't date
gotta
you if you're
say-
lying.
You got to say that again and say it slow.
this is okay. Why is communication hard to do in relationships and in dating? So going back to your topic, this has a lot to do.
Yo, why should you touch it?
a lot to do
You
with
drunk? He rubbing on me, yo.
This has a lot to do with your
Fucking feeling me
topic. I know. Damn.
Come on, Shy, you harassing me.
You really?
Where's
Said shy. Oh shit.
No
No, you
allegations.
really should
No
be Winnie the
allegations.
Pooh because you soft like a Pooh bear. For real, you soft like a Pooh bear. Like, not
Get
no
to
Lil
the
Honey.
what did Winnie?
I don't know what Winnie the Pooh said.
No, that's not Wayne. That's
Hey,
the
Bert.
boy.
Oh, that's not. What the fuck did Winnie the Pooh
What did you say? What
Hey,
did-
Bert.
What does
Wait,
Winnie the
what?
Pooh say?
I don't know.
Don't he say something with
Hey,
somebody-
boo boo.
Stuff about honey. No, that's
Don't he say
the one
something
in the
you
forest.
focus
Ooh,
on?
hey, boo boo.
Hey Boo Boo is
Oh, Yellowstone.
yeah
Yogi.
Yogi Bear,
Yogi
right?
Bear.
Bitch, I ain't nobody's fucking
I'm not
Yogi.
calling you Yogi.
I ain't no fucking Yogi Bear.
You're
Stop
not
playing.
Yogi Bear.
You could be Winnie the Pooh, but you like fuck that. I'm not Yogi.
Yogi Bear is like a manly woman. The fuck?
Yogi Bear. Everybody know Yogi Bear was always a dyke. It was like the first dyke bear.
Oh my god!
You didn't know that?
It's not what you. It's what you're.
Oh, you can't say dyke?
That's oh my
Can you
god.
say dyke? You can't say dyke?
Can we say
I mean,
dyke?
A
you can
bisexual?
say it, but it's
Hector,
not.
can we say
Yogi
dyke?
Bear was the first bisexual
Hector,
bear.
He said yeah.
Let's say
Hector
dyke.
said we say dyke.
Yogi Bear was the first dyke bear.
Oh my god.
Y'all didn't know that? How y'all didn't know that? Y'all,
I had no idea.
Yogi Bear was a
Yogi
dyke.
Bear was a girl?
He was a dyke.
They're saying Winnie the Pooh is a girl. You know.
Winnie
They've been
the
saying
Pooh
that was
might
like
have been
a whole-
trans. But he changed his name to Winnie. Like,
Winnie could be a boy. Hold up. What did Winnie the Pooh say?
He just talk about honey all
did
the
he say
time.
anything? Did he have a saying? He said, "Oh father."
Oh,
Right.
oh
That's-
father.
Oh bother. Okay.
Oh, bother.
All right. I said, "Hey."
He has like a really
I'm in
weird
tears.
voice.
Cause he's a dyke. I got a cousin that's a
Yogi
dyke. Her
Bear.
voice is
She
weird as
said he's
shit.
English. He's English.
He
Oh,
is?
he's an
I'm sorry.
English dyke.
He's an English.
You want a
Oh
cup
my
of tea,
God.
mate? English
my
like
God.
that? Like
He gonna say
No,
I'm
that
soft.
ask you for tea.
Mate-
and
So
crimpet.
now,
mate,
so
mate is not.
basically,
Oh, mate is Australian.
basically, Slap is calling me soft.
Wait.
Right.
Mate is Australian. I said, you want a cup of tea, mate? Oh. Holy shit. I did not mean to say that. I thought mate was English. No, mate is not.
Yo, we.
What is
Oh,
English? What
goodness.
they sit down and have tea and crimpets, right?
Yeah.
A phony
English
brinker.
people. What?
A
Hey,
phony brinker.
You need to go international.
Phony
I
brinker.
I ain't
am.
never been there, but
You know what a phony brinker is?
Phony
Look it up.
brinker.
Look it up. It's
Oh my
wine
God.
with. So anyway, this goes back to your fucking topic because, and I mean, I'm not gonna say I agree with this, but I mean, I do see why certain guys do not tell the truth right off the bat. And with his situation, I mean, like I've been locked up, I done made bad decisions, and I'm like you said, I'm 38 and I work at a fast food restaurant. I meet a nice looking girl and we go out, we have a conversation, and then I hit her with that, like I've been locked up for 3 years and I work at Wendy's. And
You gotta spread it out.
Where she work at, she making almost $90,000 a year. So she might look at me differently. You know what I'm saying? So, and as a man, our pride and ego gets in the way. It's not that I really want to lie to you. It's just that, damn, I don't feel like if I tell you this, you're going to call me tomorrow. Or you're going to respond to my text the next day.
You know what happens?
So,
my thing about it is, I think the part that is fucked up is that she found out. I feel like I get this. It's not something you want to say on the first date. Maybe not in the first month. But when you realize that this is getting a little bit serious, it needs to come out. So you have to figure out, like, I was dating somebody and he wasn't forthcoming about where he worked at. And then he's like, do you have any concerns? And I say, listen, what you're telling me that you're doing don't make sense because this is what I see and this is what's happening. So he's like, all right, let me tell you what's really going on. And then he explained it to me. But that was 2 weeks of us talking. And he didn't wait. And he explained it, and he told me what was going on. I can respect it. I don't want to find shit out because I had a bad feeling about what he was saying. Like, this nigga lying about something. So I told him. Now, that's where communication is important because he, at that point, was honest with me. But I told him, I said, I ain't going to lie to you. Like, now I'll be like, what else the fuck did you lie about? So I was honest with him early on, like, what else are you not being honest to me about? But you have to communicate because how can I build something with you and then I'm finding shit out on my own? You had to find a time to tell me. Yeah. And I get that it's going to be hard. And I get that.
It's really rough.
But and I get, he's like, oh, I want her to fall in love with who I am. And I get that. Same thing for me. But if I'm trying to build a life with you, how can I build it if I don't know everything? So at some point you got to, and 6 months is too long. I'm going to say within that first 3 months, you better get that shit out.
Hakeem asked Lisa, he said, tell me that you wouldn't love me different if I told you I wasn't a goat holder. And what happened? She made her way to fucking Wakanda. Everybody on a train. Zamunda. I'm sorry. Listen, Wakanda and Zamunda, they in the same continent. They're in the same continent. They close by. That's why I said that was a mistake. But
the same, please.
We got the point.
You got my. You get what I'm saying.
All right, but so your question is communication important?
No. I said, why is it hard to do? And that is one of the reasons.
To do.
Oh, I think it's super hard. I think it's hard even for me. Like, I was not a good communicator. I was the girl that, fuck you. Like, I wouldn't, like, I don't like to have arguments with guys. I would say this. I used to be scared to confront guys about how I feel because, you don't want to be the nagger or things like that. So if I was upset with a guy, if I didn't like something, I would just fall back because I didn't want the tension or the drama. So that was something that I used to do in the past. So I learned that I needed to be more honest and forthcoming about why I'm frustrated with you. So, but I also did it in a different way because I don't like to nag about shit. I don't want to argue. I don't. So I had to, for myself, be a better. I wasn't a girl that communicated. I wasn't calling you all day. I'm not texting you. And guys, they want that. So I had to learn. Is that
what you mean by communication? Calling somebody?
No.
But talking, but in general. Like I wasn't a person. I wasn't a person.
We got 2 minutes. So.
Oh, yeah.
I know you can get long-winded.
I don't.
Every time it's time, Juan. Every time it's time to wrap up, we be like 2 minutes. Juan be like, well, so I was going and I'm like, you ain't see Tyler do this? Like, I'm sorry. I took 40 seconds from your 2 minutes.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
So let me go ahead and make this
We
1
can
minute
go
and
over
40
a minute,
seconds
right?
fast.
Got a little bit of headway.
All right, you.
Yo, Goo.
All right,
we gotta
you in the 1 minute
All
now.
I'm gonna say.
Let me say something real quick.
All I'm gonna say is
Love Jones got us lit.
yes,
One bottle though.
Yes.
That's crazy.
and a sip of the other one. It's just I don't agree. Just because it hasn't been hard for me to communicate.
Yeah, you seem like you straight up with it,
And
motherfucker.
yeah, I don't. Right now, I don't have time to be wasting with.
Well, you 40. You ain't got. You
I'm
don't
not
play
40. I'm
around.
39.
See, that's why she did was tell you her age.
Okay.
She was gonna.
I'm 39. Okay, so I just don't. I have never really had a problem communicating. So I don't know. That's it.
Ooh, I thought you was about to go in.
No, I don't have. I don't want to.
Why I got dick texting me and shit?
Who?
You got
I
dick
dick
texting
text
you.
you? You said Juan dick text me?
I got a what you doing?
Uh-oh.
So that means.
Oh, what's your dick? Okay. All right.
What did he just say?
Now
All
We
right,
can't
so
drink this no more.
We're going to be
Well, we
drinking
gonna
this
have
every
to.
show. Yeah, we got
Every
to.
week.
We got to. I done signed a contract.
Can we get a fan under the table?
Something, right?
Ooh, 'cause you're
All
boom,
right.
boom, hot.
So we want to thank everybody who listened, everybody who watched. Again, make sure you guys follow our sponsor, Decor by Decor on Instagram. And Love Jones, the Instagram is Lori_adorned by her. Lori_adorned by her. Love Jones is a wine cocktail just made for you. I hope that's the right thing to say. I can't remember. But it is organic, and listen to me. It's 50% alcohol, red and white.
It was delicious.
It was really good.
It was my first time tasting it. It was good.
It was really good. We had a great show. We're going to see you guys next week. We really appreciate you guys. So we're signing out. We're right here on Water Ice Radio. This is the Uncensored Podcast. Don't forget what? I know. And you can follow us. And you can follow us on all streaming platforms. That's what you're going to tell me, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And don't forget to like.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget
Subscribe.
to like, subscribe, and share. Please like,
And rate
subscribe,
us.
share, and rate.
Yes.
Let me know if you don't like none of this shit Kyra and Juan need to be talking about. Please, I will talk to them, and we're going to change their shit. Bottom
Yes.
line, we're going to change
Exactly.
their shit. This
And
is the
make sure y'all
Uncensored.
tell me if I am
What?
taking too long. Like I'm just adding at the end of this. Sorry.
She couldn't help it. This is the Uncensored Podcast right here on Water Ice Radio. Thank you guys, and we're out. We'll see you next Saturday.